This is Texas Hawk. Anybody out there copy? Over.
Remember seeing this game in the arcades with its huge ass cabinet, that large wheel and the horn? I don't know about you guys, but my money was in that machine as soon as I first laid eyes on it. With this in mind, I was pumped about owning the home version. Unfortunately, it was never packed with a huge wheel and horn that you can plug into the console. Still, what you've got here is another arcade perfect port, complete with all the daft dialogue you probably couldn't hear in a noisy arcade. If you're sad like me, you'll soon be repeating some of these classic lines while playing.
I'm Lizardtail, #1 trucker in the US of A, and don't you forget it! You're in my way, greenhorn! Don't run that rig in front of me! You slowpoke! Don't even try to pass me! No! I got pulled over for speeding! When you're hot, baby!
If you haven't played this before, shame on you. Here's your guide. You've got 4 truckers to pick from, a cowboy of some sort, a chick, that fat guy from Shenmue 2, and Afro Man!
You're new, aren't you?
You travel from one state to another as quickly as possible while keeping your delivery from damage and also trying to beat your rival Lizardtail, who tried to win in any way possible, even if it means crashing through houses. To really beat the clock, you're really going to need to find Lizardtail's minions and their black fans, of which smashing into them will only give you 3 seconds more time, but usually missing any one of these fans will mean you'll run out of time right in front of the exit, which can be a pain.
Time is up!
There are only a few levels, so arcade mode would be over in no time. If this was all the port features, this really wouldn't be worth buying. But there's 2 new modes added to the console version that are not quite as good as those in Crazy Taxi, but do add some replay value to an otherwise very short game. Score Attack mode gives you 4 loop tracks to race around, in which you must make as much cash as possible while also beating the clock over 3 laps. The most fun way to do this is to smash up the many bonus fans driving about the track, bouncing them off your bonnet over and over again until you get $800 for each of them. Unlike the fans in the arcade mode, these fans are everywhere in Score Attack mode, so you're going to be smashing up a lot of fans here. If you're rough enough, you can even crash the rival track to win $3,000. Just make sure you don't smash up any of the pedestrian cars, they'll cost you $500. It's not real money though, is it? The other new mode is probably the most terribly unexciting sounding mode you could possibly think of. Parking mode! These have you carefully driving through narrow areas, collecting lime balls, don't ask, and sitting yourself in parking spaces before the time runs out. This can get quite tricky as hitting anything will chop time off. Amusing for a while, but I think the majority of your time with this game will be spent in Score Attack. There's also a 2-player mode in there, and all to be honest, I haven't really tried it. Did I mention the parking? Oh yeah, I did. Many critics were quick to slam this port for being too short and too shallow, and if I paid full price for this game, I would probably agree. Maybe I'm easily amused, maybe I like my game short and sweet, but all I need to know is I love 18-wheeler. For a couple quid it would cost you now, grab a beer, put on a cowboy hat, and get that mother trucker rolling. Can't believe I just said that.
Who made it? Alright, safe at last. Well done, partner.